We completely understand that sense of doubt many people are going through right now. A lot of customers are split between rushing to buy the Tesla Model Y before the $7,500 tax credit goes away or waiting for the smaller Tesla Model 2, which promises to deliver the real Tesla feeling at almost half the cost. People feel the tension, the fear of missing out, and the doubt that this could be just another bold claim from Elon Musk. But the truth is, while the Tesla Model 2 may not be a car with a revolutionary new design or a totally different shape, it is already being praised as the ideal choice in the budget-friendly segment. With a starting price of just $15,990 and two expected versions launching in October, it is set to go into large-scale production by the first quarter of the year 2026. Recently, many buyers were left a little disappointed when Tesla explained that its home delivery plan, where the Model 2 would drive itself to the customer's home using full self-driving technology, would only be available in some of the biggest cities in the United States where Tesla's robo-taxi system has been updated to use the existing artificial intelligence and self-driving network. For people living in more rural places or in overseas markets like Europe and China, this service may not arrive until sometime next year. Welcome to AMP Drive, and before we go further, I want to kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy learning about Tesla and future technology. By subscribing, you will always stay updated with the latest news about Tesla cars, other exciting innovations. Your support really means a lot. Now, what exactly does the $15,990 Tesla Model 2 give buyers that makes it so attractive? And how will the removal of the $7,500 credit change the actual cost? Why does the Tesla Model 2 matter so much? To answer that, we need to look more closely at today's electric vehicle market. With the end of the $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit on September 30th, many people feel regret for not taking advantage of it sooner. But the new rules from the Internal Revenue Service in the United States bring a very important chance for both buyers and the American electric car market. The truth is, the $7,500 credit will not vanish completely. Instead, the Internal Revenue Service will allow people extra time to finish their purchase agreements if they make at least one down payment. When President Trump signed the executive order on July 4th, it made it necessary for buyers to have their vehicles delivered before September 30th to get the benefit. That meant the deadline could arrive days or even weeks earlier depending on how car makers managed shipments to buyers across the country. But now the new guideline says that a purchase means having a signed contract with at least one temporary payment. The buyer will still get the credit once the vehicle is delivered. This gives people more time to make up their minds and also gives car makers like Tesla a steady flow of income during these weeks. Tesla is stepping into one of the most serious periods of its entire history. Just 3 years ago, it was almost leading the global electric vehicle space thanks to the massive success of the Model 3 and Model Y. But by the year 2025 the market had shifted a lot. Tesla's toughest competitor, BYD, has been producing low-cost electric vehicles starting at only $9,000, pulling in hundreds of thousands of customers across the world. This pressure from rivals and the lack of fresh designs in Tesla's lineup has caused profits to fall in the first 2 quarters of this year, putting Elon Musk under heavy strain. This is why launching affordable cars has now become a matter of survival. And Musk is about to follow this strategy. For the last 2 years Tesla has seen a big fall in revenue. In the past the company was recognized for high-end electric cars, often priced between $50,000 and $100,000. But as the years have gone by, more customers are choosing lower-priced cars. This is why the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, which were always the more budget-friendly models, became the top-selling electric cars worldwide. But now the shift has gone even further toward very cheap electric vehicles under $30,000. The Model 3 and Model Y cannot go that low, and this has been one of the biggest reasons behind Tesla's fall in sales this year. It now looks like the long-discussed Tesla Model 2 is finally ready. The exciting news is that it will probably cost between $15,990 and $17,999. This may sound too good to be real, but the truth is it has taken many sacrifices to reach this point. Whether you have been following Tesla for a month, year, or even 5 years, it feels like we have heard about this low-priced Tesla many times, with plans being cancelled and revived again. But this time, thanks to new confirmations from Elon and Tesla itself, it is really happening. Production has already started, and an official announcement could come anytime now because Tesla urgently needs sales. The Tesla Model 2 is seen as the much-needed lifeline for one clear reason. At this price, millions of people can now afford to buy it. Just think about it. A brand new Tesla not costing $50,000 or even $25,000, but only $15,990. That is why it is making so many people excited. And this time it is not just talk. Actual vehicles are already coming out of Giga Texas, spotted being tested in Fremont, and supported by technology like the 50,000-ton Giga Press and new advanced batteries. When it comes to design, the Model 2 is not a revolutionary Tesla. It is not a futuristic shape we have never seen before. In truth, it looks very similar to the Tesla Model Y, having almost the same size but being stripped down and simplified. Yet at $15,990, that does not matter much. This number has created excitement among customers, tech fans, and investors. Elon Musk has said the Model 2 will become the most mass-produced car in history, possibly reaching 42 million units, which is more than both the Model 3 and the Model Y combined. At first, this sounded like Musk was exaggerating. But when Tesla introduced its new large die casting machine for the next generation of cars, it became more believable. The importance of the Model 2 is very clear. It is not only the cheapest Tesla. It is Tesla's answer to BYD and the key for reaching millions of middle-class customers. It could also be the car that saves Tesla's sales and stock value after 2 weak quarters. To put it short, the Model 2 is Tesla's biggest chance and also its biggest risk in many years. It may become the most popular Tesla ever, helping Tesla to lead the affordable electric car market and finally bring electric vehicles into the mainstream. But it could also end up as the biggest letdown if it fails to meet the very high hopes after nearly 5 years of waiting. What is certain is that the Tesla Model 2 will be the real test for Tesla's future and Elon Musk's dream of affordable clean cars for the world. The first test cars shocked many people when they appeared. Some Tesla fans said that the Model 2 did not fully justify the $15,999 cost, while others believed it was perfect for an entry-level car. The Model 2 is being created as a compact and simplified version of the Model Y. At the start, it will be built at Giga Texas with a target of 10,000 units per week using the same production line as the Model Y. This means it will look like a smaller Model Y, with the Giga Press being the main tool for large-scale manufacturing. The Tesla Model 2 is smaller than the Model 3 and has short front and rear ends with almost no trunk space. That makes it the right candidate for trying out the single-piece rear underbody casting. The Model 2 is not a hatchback but rather a small crossover that keeps Tesla's clean and minimal style. At around 20% smaller than the Model 3, the Model 2 is created with extreme minimalism to make it affordable at $15,990. People can still expect modern lights, stylish wheels, and a back that looks like the Model 3. It will also have 4 doors for easy access and will keep Tesla's sharp look. Inside, the Model 2 will be simple. It will not have the premium materials of Tesla's more costly cars. It will include Tesla basics like Autopilot, a big center touchscreen, built-in navigation and maps, voice commands, Tesla mobile app control, and full software support with over-the-air updates. But the seats will likely be fabric instead of synthetic leather, and the lighting will be single color. The trunk will open by hand and not with a power lift. Wheels will be smaller, windows will be single pane, and there will be no entertainment screens for the back seats. Yet even with these cost cuts, the car still has enough space for 5 passengers and will feel like a true Tesla at a much lower cost. Performance will also be kept simple. The Model 2 is not being made for speed but for efficiency. The base version may reach 60 miles per hour in about 7.5 seconds. There will be both single-motor and dual-motor versions, with the cheapest being rear-wheel drive. Tesla is switching to cheaper ferrite magnets for the motors to save thousands of dollars per car. Batteries will be next-generation aluminum-ion and lithium iron phosphate with a capacity between 50 and 55 kilowatt-hours. The expected driving range is about 250 miles per charge, with the long-range version possibly reaching over 300 miles. Charging may also be very quick, with aluminum-ion batteries allowing up to 80% charge in only 10 minutes. The Model 2 is being produced with Tesla's new 50,000-ton Giga Press. This is the largest die-casting machine ever used in the auto industry. For the Model Y, Tesla used 6,000-ton Giga Press machines which reduced the number of parts by more than 40%. But now, the Model 2 will go even further, with its whole underbody being cast in one piece. This alone cuts down hundreds of parts and saves both money and time. A Tesla engineer even said the Model 2 will only need about 80 structural pieces compared to more than 200 in the Model Y. Tesla is testing these new production methods at Giga Texas. Test units are being built and checked at both Fremont and Texas. The ramp-up will be fast, with Tesla planning to make millions of units every year. Musk even said production could reach 42 million in the long term, which would make the Model 2 the most produced car in history. To achieve this, Tesla will not only make the Model 2 in Texas but also in Giga Shanghai for Asia, Giga Berlin for Europe, and Giga Mexico for Latin America. By the year 2028, Tesla hopes to produce 1.5 million Model 2s each year. Do you think the price of the Tesla Model 2 might fall even lower if the tax credit continues for some special cases? Share your view in the comments below. Thanks for watching and being with Amp Drive. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next Tesla update. We truly appreciate your support and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.